All right, man. So battle rap. You know, I used to watch AHAT, and AHAT particularly was a platform that was discovered to me back in the 2008. It's primarily it was in the Las Vegas area and the West Coast area. Of course, eventually out to the California area, the Utah, and it was just pretty much giving a platform for a lot of rappers to come up in the industry. And what I like about Ahab, is consistency. I mean, just getting young men and women just pretty much just getting this platform just to rap about how they feel. Now, pretty much, the battle rap industry is about you insulting the individual, man, and using political screams and metaphors and verses. And it's the best one who has the ability to rile the crowd and to maneuver the crowd in a way to get on their side as they use a punchline. They be like, oh my goodness, like you look at this, you talk about his shoes, talk about his personal life. And what I like about it is that, man, it's just so cool because a lot of these rappers, man, that participate in the battle rap industry, for the most part, they only have like about a couple weeks to understand their opponent, to study it. Now, they may have like a ghostwriter to write like a huge paragraph what they need to talk about, so they can pretty much destroy their opponent. But for the most part, it's kind of hard to decipher that, man. And unless you have a great memory. And what I like about the crowd, and they be like, oh, like the crowd just be going crazy, man. Just like, oh man, just going all over the place, man, because he said a little punchline about their life, man. It's just simply amazing, man. You had like rappers like Cassidy, coming up, man, in Philly, and he was a great freestylist, and he had a good, a great vocabulary, man, just going back and forth, man, with rappers, man. I just think it's important, and it's a little different than the mainstream, because what's so fascinating about this craft is that they're not in the studio. They're not in the studio. It's not a beat. It's all a cappella. It's just them, the mic, the crowd, and their opponent. And whatever you say, it's just first take, man. You're going to go in or you're going to go home, man. That's just pretty much how the game goes. Now, the reason why, how the battle rap game industry, I feel like it's changing is because now, of course, we drifting towards the mainstream, like mumble rap, the party music, whoever owns the music companies, we're going by their type of agenda. And so for the most part, a lot of people are kind of just like putting battle rap in the back burner. And now you can arguably say like T-Rex, Daylight, I think it was CB, Cali Smooth, and people from those type of areas are pretty much at the top areas of battle rap. And I remember listening to Young Jacasso. He was some part of AHAT, Young Jacasso, and Refractor. Refractor was a nerdy dude, and he talked about, like, he was incorporating his metaphors through a comic book. He was referencing them. He was referencing the young man like Wolverine, talk about his facial structures, man. It was just kind of crazy, man. He's like, every time you rap, why I feel like two buck cheeses clapping together. I just felt like that was so creative, man. And this was way back in 2010, 2011. I'm going to say, like, in that type of era, when it was like the end of the era, the dance era, Soulja Boy, just kind of just sitting down and not being relevant. I mean, battle rap, that's kind of pretty much shifted. I remember one particular time, man, it was a 16-year-old, man. He was in Pittsburgh. These people used to be outside, dedicated to the craft, man. He used to generate at least 12 million views, sometimes 10 million views. The lowest I've probably seen is maybe 40,000, 50,000 views, and now it's like 1,800 views in this year. And it's just been going down. Now, you can say the queen of the battle rap, that generates at least 1.7 million views, but it kind of just gave me like a negative perspective a little bit on this, man, because right now this is how we are in hip-hop a little bit, man. And I'm not saying they don't have any type of fans in the battle rap industry. I'm not saying it could be like non-existent, but I just don't think it's a respectable craft. And I think it should, because it takes a will, it takes skills, it takes intelligence, I feel like, to come up something with the dome and freestyle and talk about your opponent but still make sense. I mean, you got people who talk about things in current events and incorporate what's going on in the world to insult their opponent to get the crowd on the line, man. And of course, they have a lot of security, man. They don't allow pretty much too much fights goes on, and they just pretty much take it. I remember Fats was going against a young man from Michigan. He was from Ann Arbor, and I think that was a really cool thing, man. Just people from all over just really want to get their name noticed in the music industry, or just want to showcase their talent. I think that's really cool. Like, you have people that don't really write their music, or they can write their music, but it takes a lot of skill, I feel like, just to come up with something witty and it's right then and there to get the crowd moving and just say basic things in a little bit, man. And it's kind of cool because battle rap, it gave me like a new source of a little bit of entertainment. And you just look at it, man. You can be a nerdy dude, you can be a geeky dude. I mean, you can be a dude that's just despise rap, but if you have the ability, man, just to speak your mind and just have a great influence, bro, like you can be a great battle rapper. It's like pretty much ghetto poetry. And this is maybe like a lost art. And I think Dad in Hip Hop was going to do a video about where hip hop is going to be in 20 years from now. We don't know. We don't know how hip hop is going to be in 20 years from now. Probably going to watch that video. But with this, man, with the battle rap industry, it could be slowly dying, slowly being non-existent. Because I'm just seeing like 2,000 views, 1,800 views from like Ahab was one of the biggest platforms that I discovered from the battle rap industry. And they was really consistent with the word. It was in the Las Vegas area. I mean, just getting people from the hood. They used to shout out to people in there, man. It was just like pretty much their own underground like foundation of the world, man, of hip hop. Just to get away from like, listen, I'm just gonna showcase with people who has talent, that's wants to get out here, have fun, shake hands, man, freestyle. I remember one time they had like a 6-7 minute freestyle, dude. This dude with glasses was just like rapping his butt off, man. It was just like amazing. It was a good feel, man, and just people from all over coming. And I know it's a good hustle, it's a great hustle, but at the same time, man, I feel like this profession is really not being well respected because they talk in a different language in a way, man. They say things like a little bit of ebonic ways, but that the average person might not understand. So they might think like, okay, this is stupid. These people don't have any talent. I remember it was a 16-year-old man, and it was just like cold outside, and he was just doing his thing, man. I mean, he made money. Some people made like $1,000, $2,000, and they can use that money to showcase their talent and all those type of things, man. It's just, I feel like it's a good positive just mechanism or way for people, or outlet for people just to go out there, man, and just showcase their talent in a good way. And battle rap is very hard to me. I really think it's a very difficult craft to master because you just have to have ability to use words, man, have great wordplay. And it's just pretty much getting overlooked to me. I believe that. I was looking at one of Daylight's on live streams a while back. He made, I want to say maybe 8 months ago, he said, I'm gonna leave the industry. It's just not what it is gonna be. So I'm just gonna focus on my photography business and continue to give you guys great content, man, on live. And I respect that. I totally respect his decision, man. He been in the rap game for a while, and it is not getting well respected. But like I said, we in the shift of consciousness when it comes to the music industry. People want to hear the partying, the drugs, the women, the ice, all these irrelevant things that I guess the young people are catered to right now. And so big companies and these record companies are paying these artists a lot of money to give out that information and that message there. But me, I just really think battle rap, that was pretty much the epitome, a little good foundation of freestyling, man. To have the ability for people to get their skills up, poetry up, just take words and wordplay a little more serious. And I just think that is being overlooked right now. But one of my favorite, I'm gonna say rap battles was CB, dude from California. I don't know if you still rap, man. He was just rapping his squad, man, and he was just rapping the game locally, man. There's a lot of local rappers, and that's why you think like a lot of mainstream rappers kind of stay away from it, because if they get destroyed by a local rapper, they have a lot to lose. So the local rapper trying to come up in the game, and that's why you see like a lot of rappers like Drake was trying to back down with Pusha T and all these other rappers, man. But I just think that battle rap, man, it may be a lost craft. Now I understand there's millions of crafts that people can master on a day-to-day basis, but with this, man, this is a good craft, I think, to master. If anyone who's upcoming rap artist, I'm not a rapper. This is my perspective. I'm just giving you guys my opinion on how I feel about battle rap. But yeah, man, personally, I used to love it, man. It was just cool. I just love when people go back and forth, to say like 20 seconds or to go like for a minute or two, just to say what I need to say, man. And just go all over the crowd, because a minute can go really fast when you talk. And you got to be able to just go there, man. Just go in on a consistent basis, man. Just talk about them, man. And just get the crowd on edge, man. And continuation of the story, which you was talking about in the first and second round. And then the judges have to be able to decide. I just think that is so cool. It's a creative talent that I feel like that's being overlooked right now. But what you guys think, man? But me personally, battle rap, it does need to come back. I think battle rap, we need to see more of that. They need to be more promoted, and I know it's going on. I think personally, Joyner Lucas was challenging Tory Lanez a couple days ago. So you had people from Time magazines and reporters looking into it, and they was posting writing articles about it. So I don't know if he's going to accept it, man. But yeah, man, it's just showcase your talent. It's a good art. I think it's a really difficult art to master if you really love words, man, and poetry. But it really gonna showcase your talent, because if you don't know what you're talking about, you don't know how to put words together on a consistent basis, man, people gonna start looking at you like crazy, man. And I think that can really hurt a rapper's or up and coming musician's reputation. That's the catch too. And a lot of people don't want to, play with that realm. They want to say, they want to get into the studio, sit down, write, edit, like, dang, I'm messing up, read it, write out, man, messing up their flow, and then it's okay behind closed doors, and then they go out and perform, you think they did it perfectly, but at the same time, they made a lot of mistakes up to create that song. But as battle rap, it's like you got the talent or you don't. And I think that that's an turning point. That's why Biggie Smalls is kind of coming up, being very successful, man. Because people love this lyricism. But I think one of the great lyricists are the good battle rappers that people are not understanding. But this is how I feel about the battle rap industry, man. I just think it needs to come back. It's starting to become non-existent, but it's battle rap or forgettable talent. What do you guys think, man? Do you think battle rap is a forgettable talent? Do you think it should just go away, or it's just something on the side to do? They don't need to be taken serious. I think it need to be taken serious like any other craft, like soccer, basketball, football, bowling, cross country, track and field. I mean, these things that it has is ups and its downs, man. But I really believe that battle rap is a good industry. If the go, man, if you really want to get that wordplay out there, if you really focus on lyricism. But this your boy on Link Jr. You guys continue to like, comment, subscribe. That's how I feel about it, man. I think battle rap needs to be well respected, but we don't know. I just think it may be a starter to become a forgettable talent. I'm out, man. You guys tell me what y'all think. Also, too, support me on Patreon, guys. It's going to be in an about section. I'm just going to make like short film videos, vlogging. I'll talk about my military experience. It's going to be a lot of things that you're going to learn from me, man. So just put it there. You can pledge a leader for $2 a month, $5 a month, $10 a month. Also, too, email me at writing9312@gmail.com. Please, I can do like just personal videos or topic requests or advice and anything, man. Just tell me and email me, man, or comment in the comment section, man. I get back with you. You guys continue to like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.